Welcome to Alexa's Tech Room. Fast shipping, great quality. 5. This product is sold by Pyle. Product linked in the description below. 100's 20x frequency response. Pyle 5. 25 three-way sound speaker system has a 20 Oz magnet structure, 12 neodymium film dome tweeter, and frequency response. This car speaker is packed with exceptional 89 ohm decibel sensitivity. 4-ohm impedance. This car speaker has 4-ohm impedance rating that compensates the undersized wire found in many of today's cars. The blue poly injection cone also looks great and allows your music to resonate with full power. 1 ASV voice coil. Pyle car sound speaker system is capable of 1 high temperature ASV voice coil. It will increase performance and efficiency of heavy play time through lower weight and higher operating temperatures. 100 RMS and 200 peak. This 525 car speaker can provide up to 100 watts RMS or 200 watts peak power because it is 20 Oz magnet structure. A pair of round 525 200 watt speakers carrying both the high and low end for a fuller range sound. Loud and clear Pyle car speaker were carefully combined to reproduce sound clearly with outstanding responsiveness. The non-fatiguing butyl rubber surround keeps your speakers secure as well as extending the life of the product. 4.2 out of 5 stars. This product has a total of 1451 reviews. Product linked in the description below. The first review is from Tori Duncan. Fast shipping, great quality. 5.0 out of 5 stars. Works great, sounds great, would buy again. This review is from Malik P. Great for the cost. 5.0 out of 5 stars. Nice sound for the price. This review is from Tiff. Had to modify them to make them work. 4.0 out of 5 stars. Not an exact fit for the door panel area of the first gen Dodge Dakotas. Had a space around the speaker mounting flange. I did verify they are the same fit but nothing aligned. I had to cut out the tab holes on the tabs and realign the speakers, and they fit a lot better. Paper thin wire that came with the speakers were useless, so I cut the wire tabs off and soldered into the ohm wire harness. They sound good for the doors. I also noticed I had to increase the volume a bit to hear them. I guess they need a break in time. I am happy, so is the truck. This review is from Philip Mullins. None. 5.0 out of 5 stars. None. This review is from Shane. You will have to make new holes for the Jeep XJ. 5.0 out of 5 stars. Used self-tapping screws instead of included hardware. This review is from Preeny. They work with modifications. 4.0 out of 5 stars. I got these Pyle 53 25-inch 200 watt 3-way speakers pair for a 1989 Jeep Cherokee Laredo. You may have to figure out something to keep the carpet backing from vibrating, rattling with the resonant frequencies of what you are playing. I mounted the ring separately to the carpet backing and ended up drilling holes in the door's inner metal frame to screw the ring carpet and baking to the door to keep it snugly in place. Could rust, but hey, it's an 89 with a lot of rust already. As far as the sound, about as loud as the original speakers and about as clear. Certainly much better than the one speaker where the bass cone was no longer attached anywhere to the outer frame. I was hoping they'd be much louder and sharper. They'd likely be louder with the factory radio cassette player, which was replaced by a JVC with CD and MP3 input. If you're looking for an easy direct fit replacement, consider a few hours to fit the first one and maybe an hour after for the rest. Sound not much better than original speakers, but for the price and my time they're acceptable. See 20,120,430 update at the end. I got 2 pair, 2 front, 2 rear hatch door. 20,120,430 update. I found out these are louder than what I thought. The issue was the new radio audio in deck had a setting for hello. You pick low if your speakers can't handle the unit's 50 per channel out, and my son had set it to low, or it came pre-programmed to low. I set it to high and now I can get real loud. I therefore change my review from 3 to 4 stars, as the speakers sound as good as the factory speakers. If they were flush with the door, I'd give them 5 of 5 stars, as installation would be much easier. The 5.25 size and mounting holes are about the only dimensions that fits the original mounting exactly. The center mid-range and tweeter speakers stick out almost an inch, meaning you must use the grills that come with the speakers instead of the flush mount dust-covered grill that comes with the Jeep. The carpeted inner side panel and backing to which the carpeting is mounted had to be cut away so that the outer part of the main woofer didn't hit it. You must cut carefully, leaving as much as you can so you can mount the plastic ring to the carpeting backing. The ring holds the mesh grill both, which now stick out 12 to 34 inch into the cabin. If you cut enough away so the plastic ring fits on the inner edge of the carpet backing, you can maybe use the screws provided to hold it all together to the inner door metal frame where the original speaker was mounted. This review is from Steve Hudson. Surprisingly good speaker for the money. 3.0 out of 5 stars. I bought the Pyle 53 speakers to replace the factory rear seat side panel speakers in my 97 Dodge 2500 Club cab. I bought these before removing the original speakers, as all the speaker fitment guides here and elsewhere indicated these were a fit. I bought roof repair material tape and seal as one brand, which is very similar to another very high-priced product, and it worked quite well. Once this was done, and the speakers were mounted and connected to the amp, I turned it on for the first time. After the initial checkup to make sure all speakers were working, I cranked up the volume to a pleasantly loud level and was very surprised and pleased to hear the quality of sound coming from these inexpensive speakers. Being 5.25 bass drivers, they understandably don't produce much bass output, but the mid-range and highs are much smoother and detailed than I was expecting. I paired these up with a pair of Pyle driver Pyle 6.6. 5-2 component speakers in the front doors, and I'm very pleased with how nicely these complement them. They're well matched regarding their efficiency, producing very near the same volume level and similar sound quality. While not quite as smooth and clear as the fronts, they do a splendid job of providing clean-sounding music to fill the rear seat area and filling the back of the cab. They're so much better than the original factory speakers. They did fit, but weren't an exact fit, as the original speakers were closer to a 5. So long story short, I highly recommend these for anyone looking for a very reasonably priced, smaller coax system and wants surprisingly accurate, smooth and detailed sound quality and listens to their music at reasonably loud levels. I would definitely buy these again and recommend these to others. Update: after about 2 years, these speakers have basically given up the ghost and for the most part are now inoperable. I had hoped they would be able to handle the clean power of my Alpine amp especially. They are now working intermittently with audio popping on and off as the speaker's Litz wire, the flexible wire between the frame and cone, apparently makes and breaks continuity. I still like the sound quality they produced when they worked well earlier. I'm just now believing they aren't made to handle even the 35 watts room channel my amp can produce. The front Pyle driver Pyle 6.6. 5-2 component speakers, on the other hand, are still performing well, which is why I believe it's just a simple matter of inadequate power handling ability that has caused these speakers to die off. In a lesser powered system they may work better and longer. 75 or possibly 6 size. The 2 speaker mounting points in the truck's metal were spaced just close enough to enable me to get mounting screws in the slots in the Pyle speaker frames, so they did mount okay. However, due to the smaller diameter, there was a sizable air gap, about 1/8 or so, between the speaker and hole in the truck's metal. I closed off this gap using some Butyl weather rope seal from a big box home improvement store. I'm running these speakers on an older Alpine 10000 856 head unit, and Alpine 3566 6-channel amp, conservatively rated 35 RMS 4 and 120 RMS for bridged subchannel into 4 ohms. Following advice from several reviewers and professional installers, I bought a roll of sound dampening material to apply to the door panels and elsewhere. From the manufacturer included in this package is a pair of 4x6 3-way 240-watt speakers carrying the high, mid, and low end for a fuller range sound. The non-fatiguing Butyl rubber surround keeps your speakers secure as well as extending the life of the product. Technical specs: 64 PUSIX, item dimensions 14, 7x3, 1x7, 3 in 8, 1x14, 4x14, 4 in 7x, 7x3, 8 in weight 1, 47 pounds 3, 9 pounds 2. A 1 high temperature ASB voice coil provides the richest sound, ensuring low distortion and providing an open sound stage. 65 pounds magnet structure, 20 Os 30 Os 30 Os mounting depth 1, 9 2, 84 2. 9 power handling, 180 watts, RMS 360 watts, max 300 watts, 300 watt RMS 600 watt, max power sensitivity 89. 5 impedance 4 ohm 4 ohm 4 ohm Pyle model 53 ball. Pyle 4x6 3-way sound speaker system. Pyle's Blue Label series speakers don't just sound great, they look. Feast your eyes upon the azure curves of Pyle's Blue Label series, and you'll agree. They're great replacements for your vehicle's factory speakers. You'll hear the difference immediately. The blue poly injection cone looks great and allows your music to resonate with full power. Trust Pyle to provide quality sound at a competitive price. 1 pair 4x6 3-way triaxial speaker system, power handling 120 watts, rooms 240 watts, non-fatiguing Butyl rubber surround, 1 high temperature ASB voice coil. Features: the woofer feature an eye-catching blue poly injection cone for plenty of stiffness without added weight. The Inject ASB voice coil is ready for the non-fatiguing Butyl rubber surround keeps your speakers secure and extending the life of the product. A 1 high temperature ASB voice coil provides the richest sound, ensuring low distortion and providing an open sound stage. Product linked in the description below. Our first question is from Old Guy. What shape are the grills, round or square? The grills are round. Product linked in the description below. For more content like this, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you are notified of new uploads. We upload new videos every day. See you next time.